Just wanted to make a short. I have been thinking about this for a little bit now. Um, NEBO. I can't even begin to explain how much I love them. This is a personal preference. Obviously, every technician that's been around doing their own thing, or anyone for that matter that is a do-it-yourselfer, got off your ass and started working, got your own license, did that, or just doing work around the house, or got certified doing something, anything in general that you needed to use your hands and work in a dark ass area or needed light somewhere. When I first started buying these, it was initially because I became a breathalyzer installer at an audio store, and then I started messing around with audio. In this case, NEBO, I don't know what it was that actually got me on them, but NEBO had a sale going on. I found out by chance just looking around for very durable flashlights. And honestly, I have a few of them. I have even more at home, and I have 3 more of these at home. No, 2 more at home, 1 more in the truck, and this one right here because I've been meaning to make a video. Back when I first started with them, again, I think it originated actually with this guy right here. So this is the Slide King. This is the, oh God, 2nd or 3rd generation. The first one I actually had run over by a big rig. So this guy right here, while this one is dead, ironically enough, the other 2 are holding on very well. This one was actually in my garage, and I shit you not, I hadn't used it, and I would like to say about a year, 2 years, and I charged it. It's charged, I don't know, 3 days ago. Like, pretty freaking sweet. And it's got a zoom function. It's a charge base that just literally just taps onto it, plugs in. It's freaking sweet. I love this little guy. It's a little blocky, especially for your mechanics, but if you're able to slide this in your pocket, it's usable. But one thing I will warn you is hitting that button in your pocket. It's a pain in the ass. It will happen as it sits. It's going to either go up against your thigh, or if you got it outside of your pants, it's going to nail against something. Or if you got asshole coworkers, they'll press it on you, and they won't tell you until you look down or someone says something. This guy, I dropped this off the top of a tractor trailer, and well, it's been around. The back here I have Loctited in place, which is not very good. It does have a rechargeable battery, so I'm kind of, Loctited in just because I'm hinging on that battery lasting me a long time. It is rechargeable. It's got a charging port right here. It's a micro charger on this one. This one is a little older. Again, these are a couple years old, all of these. This one is probably about 4 or 5 years old, and I'll explain this one in a quick second. So this is your normal pen light, and it's actually pretty impressive. I've got no quarrels with it. It even turns into like a slight lamp light, so you don't have to shine it in one spot. You can just kind of generalize it in the area you're going. It's not bad. It just slides right back in. So there's that guy. Now, most importantly, the reason why I want to go over this, especially for bikers, this is fully magnetic, and it is Type-C rechargeable. Now, the cool thing is, with this being rechargeable, I know there's a lot of batteries out on the market, and this is no exception. This one right here, if you look closely, there's your charging port, and then there's your power out. So if you need something to charge your phone while you're on the fly, you're fucked up on the side of the road somewhere, and your GPS ain't working because it's running off your phone, this little bastard is going to save you. It's got I'd say average charging speed for a phone. I damn near used one of the job sites I went to. I used my phone for everything, and in this case, this bastard right here, I had all 4 of them back to back charged, and it was just fantastic. Like, I can't overstress it. And again, this is my personal preference. It worked for me. My phone would die by seriously 11 o'clock at 11 o'clock in the morning, and that would be off of a full charge, getting to work and working at 7:30 and on. So it would die by 11. So this bad boy and its 3 brothers and sisters are like my savior, and they still work great. They hold power. They reserve their battery power for a long period of time. I don't have to touch this bitch for like a year and it's still going to be full. And it doesn't die immediately like a dying cell. It's fantastic. You have settings in it as well. So when you turn it on, right now I've got only one light on. You can turn it to each one and hit them both. And then if you would like, you can actually, if you want to conserve power, you hold down the minus button and it actually gets less. And that beep, or not beep, but blink, is it letting you know, hey, look, I'm on my lowest setting. And you could do this to, again, conserve power. Each one, it will do the same. So the reason why I'm such a big fan of this is quite literally, it ain't that big. This is the size of my hand. And if you look at it from the side, it's not too blocky. You know, if you want to throw one or two in your bag, you're stuck on the side of the road in the middle of the night, in the middle of the day, you need to charge your phone. This bastard right here is, creme de la creme to me. I really want to get my old man on one of these, or maybe even a couple. He can fit a couple of these in his ST. These are a great buy. Unfortunately, I have not seen any of the sales that NEBO had done back when I first bought these. It was a Christmas special, and it was, I believe, somewhere in the realm of $55 each. And you bought one and got one free. I shit you not. It was a great freaking deal. Unfortunately for me, those some years ago, it's got to be even more than that then maybe. It's got to be like 6 years or so. I can't even remember at this point. But it was so long ago. Holy cow, I can't believe that much time went by. It's just been way too long. But when I bought these, I was blowing money left and right, and I didn't have anything. So I couldn't even afford, snap-on lights. And I've got a couple of them too. And I've even got one that's one of the under hood lights. And still on occasion, I find myself grabbing this. I can't even begin to stress how great of a light it is. You really can't beat it. It's magnetized. It's blocky. I'll give you that. But for the amount that you're going to spend, it's just fantastic. And I would definitely follow up with NEBO. The warranty department that they have is actually quite responsive. I imagine it's not the same as it used to be. When I ran this one over, the original Slide King, I literally called them to ask them, hey, look, I know there's wiring inside of here because this bad boy will slide open, hence the Slide King, and that will light up, and you can even use this as like a flashing red light too. It's got that function. But saved me on I-91 and the Mass Pike. It literally acted as someone's warning, please don't run over my legs while I'm underneath a tractor-trailer truck changing a steer tire that's literally sitting on the white line. So this bad boy was a savior for me. Two of these bad boys were what lit the night up for me because it was like 2 o'clock in the morning. So not lit the night, but the morning. It lit up the area. Screw off. It lit off the area. But NEBO, when I called them on this guy, the original one, and I still have it, and it still holds a charge. I don't know where it is. I think it's in my garage. I just looked at it the other day, and I plugged it in, and it freaking charged, and it lit up. The interior light was a little flickery, and that's, like I said, when I called them, I asked them about that, and I knew it was a loose connection. I was asking them how to take it apart, and I told them it got ran over by a semi. They warrantied it, and they were to give me a box, to send back the old one. And when I got it back, we got the new one. I did not get a, I did not get a return label. I asked them, and they were like, use it until it dies. Enjoy. Thank you for being a valued customer. Now, again, while I haven't had to warranty anything, because again, they've actually been pretty goddamn good. I haven't had to warranty anything. And again, all these are out of warranty. They're long over warranty. But if the quality is still the same, which I would hope so, because, I can see a lot of companies are using shittier, crappy, cheaper materials, and it's not the greatest. I have bought another one of these. I actually bought the newer one, so that's why I won't classify it as one of the 4, because the 4 originals are quite literally, to me, the originals. They're the ones that are kicking ass. The other one is about the same, a little thinner on the profile, and still just as goddamn bright. And it recharges. I believe they're in the realm of 50 to 60 bucks. I honestly recommend, if you ride and you ride long distances, or know you have bad tendencies, or know your bike has bad tendencies, get one at least of these guys right here. It'll probably be in your benefit to have it. I honest to God think it's worth it to you. Otherwise, you know, everyone is free to use their own brands. And in this case, like I said, this was just a video I wanted to make because these are a personal happiness for me. Again, I've got Matco, I've got Snap-on, I even have Mac stuff. I've got the Matco light right here. I've got another one right here. The blue light's kind of fun. You mess with people with that one. There's an actual blue light on the exterior of it. And then again, I have the underhood Snap-on light already attached over there. And then even right there, that little beam light bar thing right there is actually a Snap-on light. For reference, I believe that was about a $200 light, or maybe $180. Again, I honest to God think it's the same, if not longer lasting, more versatile base, and it was $55 freaking dollars, or $50, and the prices are about the goddamn same. So honest to God, people, please take a look at a NEBO. I'm not getting paid for any of this. As cool as it would be if NEBO reached out to me, just letting them know I would use and abuse all their stuff. If anyone sent me anything to try, I'm going to use it and abuse it. I love my flashlights. I use them everywhere. I use them all the damn time. It's why I have so many, even though it's completely over the top. Now that I'm not a technician anymore, and, you know, like audio technician or diesel technician, I'm doing bikes and whatnot, you know, this kind of stuff, it's kind of well in the open. The only downside you have to deal with is like bad lighting. But in this case, it's more open. I did do the audio in that. And again, everything that I ran in that car, I'm going to imagine there's somewhere in the realm of $1,800 worth of audio in it. The wiring that I had to do, connections I made, and even in the interior, redoing the interior. I will go over this car for people that are interested if they'd like to see kind of what I did, and I can explain why it's the condition it's in and where I got it and where I got it to this point and what's held me up, which is actually honestly stupid why I'm held up on it. But as for NEBO, absolutely great brand. I recommend this wholeheartedly. Anyone that needs a just minuscule lifeline for any roadside assistance kind of issue, I recommend them. And even if it's not biking, again, it's a good camping tool, backyard tool, in your house or in my goddamn garage tool, because I already know my garage has cracks and crevices that don't catch light, even though I've got the dumbest bits of LEDs already in it. Fantastic brand. I encourage you to try them out and, you know, see what you think of them. Honest to God. It's just my pleasure, my personal pleasure, to go ahead and tell people about them if they didn't already know. To that, thank you for watching, and I hope you give it a shot. And if anything, reach out in the comments. God forbid, however many people do, you know, try them out or know about them. They are a mainstream brand, by the way. They are. It's just they don't get out there as much as I know other brands that I've seen, like Streamlight. Again, Snap-on hits the dealerships, Matco and Mac Tools. I know Mac does borrow a lot of other brand names, but surprisingly enough, I haven't seen anyone carrying much of the NEBOs. And I encouraged one of my old Matco dealers, because he owned his truck outright, and he said he would give it a shot. But again, I moved on since then, and I do not know what happened. And I kind of don't have his number anymore, so I don't know. But I hope he did the best. I hope these worked, and I hope they honestly, as dumb as they are, our tools that sometimes when they make things easy, make us happy. So I hope it made someone happy and eased their pain when they were dealing with some kind of bullshit somewhere that they probably didn't want to deal with, most likely. And if they were enjoying it, then screw it. I hope you're happy still. Like I said, let me know what you think. I appreciate your time.